You're listening to Qwerpline here on QWRP-FM. Qwerpline this week is brought to you by Concise Device by Bernice Price. It works.
Good morning, Innsbruck. Welcome to Qwerpline. Big G Money here with A-Train. How's it going, A-Train?
I've gotten as far as bargaining. Depression is next.
Well, I hope you get there soon. It's nice to have you back, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's nice to have you here, and you're still aldersman, so hey.
I know, G. I was this close to getting out of that job.
I thought you didn't mind being aldersman.
Oh, it's not so much that I don't mind. I just don't care.
Well, we hope that you at home care about something and are having a great day here in beautiful Innsbruck. Come for the weather, stay for the weather.
Well, the weather around here sure is always.
And now the news. I've just been handed this emergency bulletin. Citizens of Innsbruck, please be aware that there are random explosions occurring around town.
Oh, they're not random.
What?
Yep.
If there's a pattern, we should tell people.
Oh, there's a pattern. They just wouldn't tell me what it was.
Who's they?
The secret Pipesman Demolition Brigade.
I didn't know they had a demolition brigade.
It's a secret.
I hate you so much right now. Why are the Pipesmen trying to blow up Innsbruck?
No, they're not. They're doing blasting, like excavation, in anticipation of me approving this stupid LRT, which I haven't agreed to yet.
If you haven't approved it, how'd they get approval to do all this blasting?
Oh, it's on their own properties.
They own that many random properties around town?
Secretly.
I'm looking at the list of blast locations. They own Innsbruck High School?
Wait, no, they don't.
Oh, I'm being handed another note. The Innsbruck High School Rocket Club has just announced another fundraiser to get a second surplus V2. There were no casualties.
Unless you count beavers.
5 casualties, yes. So I guess QWRP reminds you to check with your strata council and find out who owns the building.
If it's a secret, get out!
And in other news, it may be February, but the community ice rink is finally set up.
Really?
Yeah, they had to flood it like 24 times. It kept draining.
To where?
Ooh. Hey, can we check on Sandra Brentmore at the rum tunnels?
I was up there last night to fill my growler, and they were closed for flooding.
You can get growlers of rum?
One of the few perks of being aldersman.
Dang. Remind me to get you to hook me up with some of that. Next up on Qwerpline, however, it's time for sports with QWRP sports reporter Michael O'Leary. Good morning, Michael. How's it going?
I'm feeling great today. Graham and Alex, thank you for having me on the program.
You know, Michael, you've only been working here a month, but it feels like forever.
Thanks, Alex. I took a course once.
A course on radio?
No, it was in a classroom. And now time for sideball.
Not sure I'm looking forward to this. The Innsbruck Literal Tigers got destroyed in the December grinder.
That's correct, Alex. The literal tigers got ground into a fine powder, not unlike that which you might find on the black market to be used as an aphrodisiac.
It's a really vivid metaphor there, Michael.
Thanks, Alex. However, the individual performance of some key players on the Tigers really caught my eye.
Like who?
Like Melody Yum. Miss Yum was throwing lefts and rights and really carried the team like a sort of Amazonian princess with huge arms.
Shame about the rest of the team, though.
You are correct, Alex. For example, I found all the razzle-dazzle was gone from the positions of both third razzler and second dazzler.
Now, third razzler, that's senior Digby Swift, right?
That's right, Graham. Mr. Swift was new to the position this year, and I found he couldn't thread the boat and jam the honey home.
That's such a shame. You really need a good honey jammer on third razzle.
I blame the coach. I feel like they need more focus on fundamentals, such as more razzle-dazzle, and better performance for the opening grunt.
The opening grunt has been an ongoing problem for the Literal Tigers. Man, you know who had an amazing grunt all grinder long? Was Ethan Strom on the Chuffield Topes. That guy was unstoppable.
That's right, Graham. In fact, no one would know that better than the golem of Salty Doll installed at second turnstile by the Literal Tigers. It turns out that having an unfeeling homunculus guard your position ends up with it being crushed into the ground from whence it came.
Well, the lifelike replica of Salty Doll didn't work out, but You know, I commend Coach McFeels for trying something different.
And it lasted longer than when Chet Buntsman sewed 3 raccoons into a uniform to cover that position.
The Raccoons were mad, and so were the rest of the teams.
Yep, we had to forfeit 9 games that season.
Now, I'm just an armchair plunger, but I think it might be time to break with tradition and install an actual human as second turnstile.
You know we can't do that, not since the Curse of 73.
Curses are meant to be broken. Back to you, Graham.
Thank you, Michael. Can't wait to get an update on Sideball from you next time. And speaking of updates, it's time to go up to the QWRP Traffic Copter with Richter Hammock Slam. How's it going up there, Richter?
Saluton, Graham. Mi flugas super autovojo fornum cad traffico fluas libre. Existas tamen tri auto coracho sur la flum super paseo.
Richter, what in the
Esperanto.
Correct, Alex. The international language created by L.L. Zamenhof in 1887.
Okay, Richter, that's cool, but why?
By broadcasting only in English, we are leaving out an assumably very large population of Innsbruck from vital traffic updates.
That would imply that you ever give us vital traffic updates.
Also, the official languages of Thurston County are English and, owing to a clerical error, Catalan. Why Esperanto?
Well, Graham, Esperanto has been the language of the future for the past 129 years. Also, the Learn Catalan tapes were checked out at the Innsbruck Library.
Okay, Richter, sure, whatever. Can we get that report again, but in English, please?
I gave you that report in the language of the future, and now it resides in the past where it belongs. Malantau alvi la studio, Graham.
Gracias, Richter. And now it's time to check in with summer intern Derek, who today we've sent down to the Innsbruck Career Center. How's it going down there, Derek?
It's really busy down here today, Graham. No one came and met me at the door. Who am I supposed to be interviewing today?
Yourself, Derek.
I don't want to interview myself again. I'm a hard-hitting reporter, and I ask gotcha questions.
It's a different kind of interview, Derek. Have you considered looking for a job?
I was just going to wait until my internship ran out.
Never too early to start looking.
Oh, do you have any openings in the aldersman's office?
I do, but no.
Well, they do say it's all in who you know, and I know you guys. And that's why I'm going to keep working at the radio station until all this exposure pays off.
So good. Yep.
Hi there, son. Can I help you?
Not really, no. I'm kind of happy with my current career.
Oh, you already have a job. That's fantastic. Normally it's college students and 30-somethings who have moved home who come in here. What do you do right now?
I'm an intern at the local radio station.
Well, you don't want to be an intern forever, do you?
Why not?
Well, you gotta have career advancement. What are your skills?
I never thought about that. I'm punctual. I'm organized. I ask the hard-hitting questions.
You're truthful.
That's right. I'm honest as the day is long.
And you have anything special about you? Anything that sets you apart from the pack?
I don't know if I should tell you this because it tends to put people on edge, but I have a ghost inside me.
Alrighty then. We'll write down creative. Alright, well let's take your information on your resume and this survey that we just filled out here, and we'll put it in our computer. It'll give us some ideas of things that you might be good at and your aptitudes and how you want to take your career into the future.
Your computer's a time machine?
Let's double up on creative and write very creative.
Oh, time travel's noisy.
Okie dokie. According to this, you should be a radio intern.
Oh, come on!
Wow. Now I have my dream job and it's the future. What year is it?
It's 2016.
Oh, wow. I've just been writing 2015 on my checks all this time. Hey, did you hear that, guys? I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm a radio intern with you, live on the air right now.
Excuse me, are we on the air?
Yeah, do you have anything you want to say about the Career Center to all of our listeners?
Well, I wish you told me sooner that this was a radio interview and not just coming in for career counseling. Maybe I should check my machine. Anyhow, I would like to tell all the QWRP listeners that if you are looking for a job because you're an unemployed high school student, or you've just graduated from college, or you've been screwed by the economy and had to move back home to your parents' basement in Raster Heights, come on down to the Career Center where we have lots of openings advising at our surprisingly busy Career Center.
Back to you, Graham.
Well, Alex, it almost worked this time.
Did it?
Well, it worked better than your last thing.
Yeah, insufficient postage.
Yep. Well, that takes us happily up to the break. When we come back, a reminder that the community skating rink is not for ice fishing, and those bottles you're pulling out of it belong to the Innsbruck Rum Tunnels Historical Society. Also, they're probably unfit for human consumption.
You could always redistill them.
I thought home distillation was illegal in Innsbruck.
Aldersman.
All right, fair enough. Also, the last of what we are legally required to refer to as the QWRP parachute dogs has been found, very much alive, and so this now thankfully ends our court-ordered updates of this unfortunate story.
Does that mean Jimmy Jam's Afternoon Jams and the Prank Patrol can stop playing Who Let the Dogs Out?
It means they are no longer required to do so, yes, but they will anyway.
Well, that adds up.
Yeah, sure does. Stick around, everyone. More Qwerpline after this.
You're listening to Qwerpline here on QWRP-FM. Thanks again to our sponsor, Concise Device by Bernice Price. It still works.